Change it. Okay, how about we doing? How we doing now? Hooty hoo! All right, cool. Well, I wasted my whole fucking intro, but that's okay. Ah, so much for my usual intro with all my little cool echoes. Yeah, I gotta figure out what the I don't know. Like I have diddled around with my Wi-Fi settings so much. I'm starting to think it's the fact that this computer's like 3 or 4 years old. But we power through. So now that you can hear me, how is everybody? How was your week? Or at least how was your day? I hope you're all doing well. Well, so as I was attempting to say earlier, um, not a whole ton of new, some comedic style videos that we can react to and enjoy. And oh, I did. I caused tierlistmaker.com to make me a list for us to play with as well. So figure we do a little bit of news, have a little bit of fun, have a nice chill Saturday night. What y'all think? How's that sound? That sound pretty good? I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, it's my channel, so it's kind of what we're gonna do. But what do y'all think? How's that sound? That sound pretty good? Shelly, are you visiting me just because Jay's off tomorrow? And you'd like the closest thing you can come to a sidetrack fix? Yay! Ah, sweet. That works. I'll take that, Shelly. I will take that. Period. Just any time. Oh yes, but of course the highlight. All right, as I was attempting to say, I won this in a drawing on another channel. That channel is called the Star Wars Obsession. Dude's super freaking cool. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick Sabersmith. So only sometimes and I forget about it. Don't worry. I'm gonna develop. I'm gonna find a way to put this on a belt sometime. Bring the blade down just in case, you know. So I may be whipping my blade out on stream later. I think it's me, Shelly, honestly, because, like I said, I've fussed around with my wife. Yeah, it does seem like that. Fucking pissing me off. Yeah. How we doing? How we looking? How we sounding? I'm trying to look at my stream on my phone, see what's happening too. I see myself moving. You know what? I took a chance, and I checked the thing I fiddled with last, and it didn't stay set, so I reset it. So hopefully, 16 minutes into this fucking stream, things might be working now. Hopefully. I'm watching the thing, and I haven't crashed yet again since I reconnected and I switched the other thing. That's technical talk, by the way. The thing and the other thing. Now I know, like, if any of you are familiar with Josh at the Den of Nerds, I am now understanding why he seems to just lose his shit anytime he gets into technical difficulties. I can fully empathize at this point. It's frustrating. And it makes me look like I'm a low-quality content creator, which is even worse. How are we doing? How are we looking? Is it holding? Looks like it's holding. All right. So, again, one more time, my apologies to those of you who, if you even made it through all the freezing that happened on the replay, if you made it this far, which I appreciate your fortitude, but thanks, Sabersmith. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I mean, trust me, it comes close. The only thing that keeps that really from happening is everything in my immediate vicinity. Well, setting aside these little fluffers right here, is valuable and expensive to replace. So I really can't indulge in creating projectiles, so to speak. So, but what the hell was I just talking about? Oh yeah. Now that you'll hopefully be able to hear me in complete sentences. Like I said, there's a little bit of news, but wanted to do a couple fun things. I got some. I found some fun videos to for us to laugh at and react to, and I went to tierlistmaker.com and had them make me a little tier list. Well, it's not little, but it actually has a bunch of extra shit on it that we're gonna ignore. But yeah, so we're gonna play around with the tier list. We're gonna watch some funny videos, talk a little news. How's that sound? Now that it looks like we'll actually be able to do that coherently. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be testing a testing a rumor I heard. If any of you, if for some reason you haven't figured it out yet, if you've been watching at least from my lives, if you've been watching those for any length of time. And Shelly, you'll get this reference. I'm very much, Shelly, I'm very Harris-like when it comes to green things. And Saber, you've been on my live streams enough to know when I turn my camera off and do, oh, cool. But, yeah, I'm hoping we all have fun with it. I think we will. Exactly. So, Harris and I indulge in similar greenery habits. And Saber, you know, I turn my camera off at irregular intervals for inconsistent lengths of time. And again, that's just me being proactive to keep YouTube from bouncing me for indulging in my fun while I'm streaming. However, I have heard it said a few times now that as YouTube knows where you're broadcasting from, i.e., it knows I'm in Michigan. If the goodies are legal in your state, supposedly they will not ding you for engaging in said activities live on camera. So, I'm gonna test that theory, and if my stream gets blocked, so be it. Nice. Yeah, Canada's definitely I mean, everywhere has their both sides active, but Canada's definitely more progressive than the below your border, or at least a fair chunk of us below your border. It varies from state to state. Like those below Vancouver, is that the one over Washington and stuff? Anyway, your western provinces are over much more progressive, and so are your far eastern provinces. The middle ones, yeah, it's when you retire from teaching. You teach, dude. That is props to you, man. What do you what age group and what subject? Please share it. I want to know these things. Like I've said many a times, other than my closing line. That's one of the main points of this. It's Saturday night. We're chilling. It's a Saturday night chill. We're hanging. We can just talk about whatever. Honestly, the less I have to ramble, the easier it is on me anyway. It's not a cigarette, bro. I'm testing a YouTube theory I heard. That since they know where you're broadcasting, if things are legal there, they won't ding you for doing it on camera. See, this is the fun one. This is the one you want. This is the one you don't want me to pick up. And also, what up, my guy? How are you? Creative writing classes at the local view. Oh, yeah. Scotty's such a great guy. I like Scotty a lot. He's really fun. He and Obsession have they have a bit more optimistic a view of the current state of Star Wars than I'll say. But oh, that's right. I remember you mentioning that, I think, in another stream too. Yeah, you're having them write their thesis on Rebels, right, Saber? And Justin, I am actually doing not bad. It's April. I'm glad it's May, because April is always a shit month for me because of some past life experiences. So now that it's mid-May, I'm doing well. I'm back to baseline. We'll just put it that way. Thanks, man. I know you do. Oh, by the way, I couldn't, when my internet was still choppy, which seems to be holding up great now that I switched it over to that other thing. My internet was choppy earlier, so, and oh darn, that gives me another excuse to bring this back out. My prize from the Star Wars Obsession that I won in a drawing. And again, in case things got choppy when I was describing it earlier, this is the Force Effects, or I'm sorry, the Black Series Force Effects Elite Luke Skywalker Saber. Now, currently, it has the display emitter on it. This is way too narrow for the actual blade that comes with this thing. So, in order to put the blade on, I actually literally have to change the emitter, but it's dope. Got the display emitter for when you want it on a stand, and then there's a playtime emitter that the actual blade fits in. One moment. And also, like I attempted to show earlier, I happen to have the blade down here with me, just in case. So, just in case I feel like whipping my blade out live on stream. Pause. Yeah, I know I made that joke earlier, but that was when my internet was shitty, so I'm probably going to be repeating myself until I'm quite sure that I have been clear on some of these things. Okay, you have a classroom full of Sabersmith. Let me get this straight. You have a classroom full of students, ages 22 to 26, taking a creative writing class. But you wouldn't know if they're fried at that point. I'm willing to bet unless they have some more obligation, your entire class is stoned at all times. I mean, not because you're, I don't think it has anything to do with you, obviously. Some people just don't appreciate the fine art of communication. What they don't realize is that a creative writing class can come in handy in like practical areas of life, like, I don't know, writing a resume, writing a proposal if you have that kind of job, writing memos, basically being able to communicate in a professional manner. So, it's not you, it's them. And them not thinking ahead. But you know, real talk, I wasn't that much of a forward thinker at that age either. So, and I've got 21 years of experience at being 26. Yeah. Oh my God! Someone born 26 years. Someone born when I was 26 is now old. Fuck. Okay. So. Ooh, I fucking love Cad Bane. Cad Bane's fucking dope. He was, well, until they killed him, I actually thought he was one of the brighter spots in, Book of Boba Fett, honestly. I mean, I've been a fan of his since Clone Wars, so. I mean, you know, he's a bad guy, so I don't, like, you know, admire him, but, you know, I admire him. I admire his dedication to his job and what little honor code he has, he sticks to. So that's an admirable quality. To a point. I mean, once you pay him, he stays paid. Now, if he gets over, you know, if someone outbids you, even in the midst of his job. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Has he ever taken a buyout in the middle of a job? Thank you, love. Yes. I know. And he's the cutest little 7-month-old grandson. I love you, babe. Thank you for that. And also thank you for saying we. I appreciate that. I love you very, very much. My wife Heather, everybody. Damn it. I forgot to check my message. Thank you, love. But yeah, Justin, as for these, I told you I'm getting on the Chantix. I'm just waiting for the doctor to send the script in, actually. I have to message her again. Took them to see the new... Where the hell were you when I had to take a creative writing class? Damn! We took them to see the new John Wick movie, and they debated about if there's going to be a 5 film or not. I said I'm quitting, dude. Don't angry toast me. They debate if there's going to be a 5 film or not. I actually haven't watched it yet, so I couldn't speak with any kind of authority whatsoever. But I mean, I want to see it. Obviously, I've seen the first 3. They're really, babe. I know. It's only done out of love. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Well, no, I can't say that. I've heard mostly good things about it. Some people were being a little, you know, had no problems with the way some of the story came together and some of the shots and shit. But overall, yes, it sounds like it's really, really good. Next movie I go see is probably going to be Across the Spider-Verse, though, because that comes out on June the 5th. And I definitely want to see that so I can do a review on that movie. That is for sure. Sorry about that, my ear itched. I need to find a better way to scratch my ear out. My apologies, people. I saw myself do that on my eye, and I was like, ooh. Not a good look, eh? Not a good look at all. What do you think? Should I just do one of these? That'd probably be better. Huh? Just one of those real quick. Just go. My wife is grimacing right now. Can't say as I blame her. Now, the writer's strike, that is... I mean, that's just not an important thing to be aware of, you know, just so you know when and or if your entertainment's going to get screwed in some fashion. It's a really good study on, you know, the old corporate versus labor dynamic that's been going on since the beginning of the industrial age. So, let me go ahead and thank you. Excuse me, energy drink, carbonated. Bad things happen sometimes. I got a burp stuff. That hurts a little. Anyway, thank you for that segue, though. Let's get into the news a little bit. Speaking of, the writer's strike obviously is one of the larger news items. It's been going on for just over a week and a half at this point. There's already been a few victims. Blade is on the shelf. The Duffer Brothers have stopped making Stranger Things. I don't know if they had to, per se, but they're doing that in solidarity. Tony Gilroy has ceased production on Andor Season 2, but he was pressured into it, really. So I'm not giving him anywhere near as much credit as I would say the Duffer Brothers or I can't remember who else I heard about that. But anyway, yeah, things are like popular things are already, or potentially popular things as well, are already going up on the shelf or being paused or just, you know, they're on hiatus until the strike is over. Very gifted writers who can make a big part for them to be in, you know, yes, yeah, I 100% agree with that. I mean, like, honestly, if I can go on my own little tangent here for a second, like, the current educational system at this point, pretty much from elementary on up, just needs to be, like, picked up, shaken out, smashed, twisted, recycled, and completely fucking overhauled. Yeah, that. And when I say the educational system, I mean the whole thing, not just curriculum, how the school year is done, because let's face it, we're the only country pretty much, like, you know, with a top tier educational system that still takes something off. Oh, dude. Yes, the way teachers in schools are, or the way a lot of teachers in schools are treated and underfunded is, it makes me sick. Like, literally, when I think about it too much, I will literally get wonderful, because I had some really good teachers in high school that were just good people, and some of the few people that actually treated me like people too. So, yeah, I have reason to be grateful to good teachers. So, yeah, I'm with you there. But who cares? Anyway, so, but yeah, some people would like to think that it's going to be over quickly because, you know, that theory is that it's not going to take very long for both the writers and the studios to start feeling the crunch of the strike, and they'll be motivated to get to the table quickly. Given that the writers put forth, and I don't know if this is too big a number or not, because I don't know anything about their pay scales or really anything about the writer's job other than that they're the ones responsible for the stories that we watch, and the jokes we hear and all that stuff. But they wanted like a $430 some odd million contract, and the studios came back with 89. I would say that pretty much confirms the rumor that the studios were aware this was coming and wanted it. I firmly believe they wanted it just so they can have an excuse to like get rid of more stuff they don't want to spend money on that they kind of stuck themselves in spending money on in the first place. The university has supported me so far. Well, that's good. They did pay for us. Yeah. No, I mean that's like those are the things that really count. Like the little nitty gritties there, Sabersmith. So yeah, I mean it's the cool little shit like that that really counts for sure. But yeah, and so far as the writer's strike goes, I am not in the camp that things is going to be over any kind of quickly. I think the studios wanted it. I think they got it, and I think they came in with that pathetically, frankly, in my mind, insulting ass counteroffer on purpose, just so this could drag out and they could, like I said, make cuts and attempt to make it look like it's the writer's fault instead of theirs. Can you tell I'm not a huge fan of corporations? I mean, I'm no anarchist or anything. I just think, corporate greed has been, is now, and will continue to be a rather large societal problem. But that's that. And that's for, if I want to like really go off on tangent on this, I really need to make a different channel. So this is supposed to be the fun times, and I don't want to really wax too. I don't want to start going off on commentary on socio-political situations and stuff. That's not what this. Well, yeah, no, literally, that's not what this channel's for. I mean, I could make another one if I really want to go off on that shit, and that's what I should do. This is not. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't think the writer's strike is going to be over soon, and so I myself am personally mentally preparing for delays of stuff that I don't want to be delayed. Now, projects that are already in post-production are pretty much safe. Like Ahsoka's fine. The Marvels is fine. We'll see if it actually is fine, but insofar as being able to come out from theaters, that'll be good to go. Secret Invasion is going to be good to go because that comes out June 21st. Crap, I can't wait for that fucking show. Yeah, so anything, it's the 2024 stuff that's going to start getting affected probably around the end of summer or so. And when that when that starts getting affected, that's probably when the studios are going to actually sit up and take notice. So it's just going to be a matter of whether or not the writers can hold out that. Oh, and especially with the Directors Guild starting their negotiations with the studios next month. Alan, what's going on? How you doing tonight, sir? I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a good week, or at least a good Saturday. But yeah, things will get really, really interesting if the directors walk in and like come to some kind of agreement within like a few days, and the writers are still on strike. Should you cover in the fall semester? Movies, series, animation. I was thinking maybe the Batman animated series. That would be a really excellent way to go. Ah, awesome, dude. Glad to hear it. Ah, just chilling with me. Nice. Appreciate that, Alan. Yeah, the Batman animated series is really good. The first X-Men series, if you want to stay in animation. The first X-Men cartoon, the 90s X-Men cartoon. That would be really good. Honestly, there's another X-Men cartoon called Wolverine and the X-Men. That one's on Disney Plus too. I actually watched that. I thought that one was also really freaking good. So, if you want to get heavy, And also involve Pedro Pascal. You can have them analyze the Netflix series Narcos. That's where I know Pedro Pascal from. Prior to The Mandalorian. So that's a really good show. Ooh, you want to do character studies? Peaky Blinders, bro. That is such a character-driven show. And it's fucking magnificent. Which is why I have minimal hope that for now, we're going to have to call it the Rey movie that comes out in 2025, actually could have a good story to it, because it's Stephen Wright, the writer for Peaky Blinders, that is writing that movie after they fired Lindelof. So, someone else suggested that too. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Peaky Blinders is a really, really good show. I need to watch the last season, though. I haven't actually got so much shit to watch. So many things I want to watch, so many things it's insane how much content is out there that's good. I mean, obviously, there's a bunch of crap. There's definitely enough good content out there that I almost wish I had a job as a reviewer. So, like, I'd have time to watch it all. But yeah, Peaky Blinders would be a good one. Narcos would be a good one. Lord of the Rings, yeah. Now, did you do the Lord of the Rings movies or Rings of Power on Prime? All right, that's my last tangential question. Then we're going to go into a couple other things. Excuse me. The movies, okay. I'm trying to think really good. Actually, you know what? Another TV series, if you can find it out there, is called The Tudors. I don't know why they called it The Tudors. It's basically Henry VIII, but that one's also quite excellent. And that's the show that introduced me to Henry Cavill, by the way. So that in and of itself is a plus. And Jonathan Rhys Davies absolutely kills it as Henry VIII too. So there's that. Yeah. So yeah, writer strike. Not a lot of fun going on there. The potential to screw up all kinds of our content, depending on how long it goes, and I don't think it's going to be short. So nice. I'm glad you're finding it helpful. So yeah. Let's see what else. Jonathan Majors had a hearing this week. Basically, it was a motion hearing. The judge is giving the prosecution 2 weeks to respond to the defense's motions, and then the defense is going to have another week to respond to the prosecution's response, and all that's got to be done by the end of May, and then the next hearing is on June 13th. If I recall correctly. Now, obviously, if they followed standard protocol, one of the defense's motions was obviously to dismiss, and that didn't happen. So at least there wasn't. At least the judge felt there was enough information against Mr. Majors to where he wouldn't grant that motion to dismiss immediately. So, again, this is just my opinion, but I think the fact that there's still more activity after. I think this court date had to be the one that got him off. Or drop the case, however you want to call it. It needed to happen this court date, or I think he's done. I don't think Marvel has any choice. Once it's getting out of May, and it's getting out of May. Yeah. Now we know they're going to leave him in Loki, season 2. So there's that. But insofar, I think he's done for anything past that. I feel like we won't hear that till after San Diego Comic-Con, because I think Feige's going to want to have us all, like, on a Marvel high. Like we just smoked a big old Marvel doobie coming from San Diego Comic-Con before he makes that announcement. And I also think, again, this is all just theory and speculation, but it makes sense to me that he would want to wait till after Comic-Con to make that announcement. Also because it will give him time to find and get under contract his replacement. So those are the two big reasons. He's going to want to have us. He's going to. Anyway, he's going to want to have us on a humongous Marvel buzz before he drops the recasting news on us. And he's going to want the time to find the replacement actor. So that's what I think about the Major situation. That's really all there is. Excuse me. Empire Magazine did a bunch of interviews, Star Wars interviews. Not a whole hell of a lot came out of that. Kathleen is still trying to act like Rogue Squadron and Taika's movies and Rian Johnson's trilogies are all going to happen. Out of that list, I'm definitely interested in Rogue Squadron. I don't want Rian Johnson or Taika Waititi anywhere near Star Wars again. So, I mean, she can say they're coming as much as she wants, but as long as there's no actual arrival time given ever, I will be a happy camper as far as my Star Wars goes, at least as far as that. And Filoni talked a little bit more about, his plans for the Mandoverse and stuff. Thrawn's been confirmed to be the big bad. I know some people don't like him being called the big bad after the Heir to the Empire series, where he's pseudo anti-hero-ish, but in terms of Empire loyalist fighting Jedi Mandalorians, that kind of makes him the big bad in this narrative. So you're stuck with that. People who think Thrawn is just nothing more than a high-level anti-hero. You're stuck with him being a big bad, just like I'm stuck with Rey being a Skywalker. Shelly! Oh, of course not. No, please enjoy your vacation. Safe travels back to Canada when you go, and yeah, have fun with your people. Thanks for you stopping by, even for the time you did. I appreciate that a lot, Shelly. Thank you very much. I mean, I appreciate all of you, obviously, but Shelly's leaving, so I have to tell her now. Going to Ohio before you go home. Bye-bye. Safe travels. She is such a sweet. I met her over on the Sidetrack channel that I've been a guest on now twice, and who's the main guy I had on 3 weeks ago now. I'm excited about Dave's movie. I'm excited about Mango. I mean, I'm definitely excited about Dave's movie. I'm excited about the potential of Dawn of the Jedi. It's really going to come down to what they do with the lore, for me. So, I mean, I know the few Dawn of the Jedi books that are out there, Legends, I have one, but yeah, I mean, I think Dawn of the Jedi could be really freaking cool. I just hope they don't set up anything in that movie that would screw with anything that's already been established, at least in George's stuff. That's like the main thing I'm worried about. Other than that, I think it's going to be pretty dope, actually. So, or has the potential to be pretty dope. Yeah, I'm like the Ahsoka show and Days movie. Yeah, I just wonder. See how India's and then we can make a better get. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, everyone looked at the director. I prefer to look at the writers because there's only so much a director and actors can do with writing, especially if it's bullshit. So, when something's crappy, I tend to go more to the writers than I do the director, honestly. Of course, also, honestly, I don't really fully understand the dynamic between writer and directors, like who ends up, in the power plays between them, who wins and who loses. So it could be on the director as well. Like, if say, Joe Schmo director has what he thinks is a better idea, but decides not to stand, and the writers can put the kibosh on it, and he doesn't try and stand up for his idea. And just goes, but I suppose that makes him or her culpable. That's for sure. So, yeah. See, this is the way my brain works. Like, I start off on a line, and and also I'm a Libra, so, and then I'm like, okay, but the flip of it's over here, and then I end up going around back this way, and it just gets off. I hope you enjoy the trip. But yeah, so like no major revelations in those articles, at least not that I found. So, but they happened, and they're in Empire Magazine if you want to find them. Am I going to see The Flash? Yes. Am I going to it? I'm going despite Ezra Miller. Not to spite, but despite the fact that Ezra Miller's in it. Like, I understand he has some pretty bad mental issues, or my bad. I understand they have some pretty bad mental issues. And I have a few of my own, so I get it. But he just got way too out of pocket, even for someone with problems with the chair throwing and all that other stuff. So, but for me, right, Keaton looks like he does such a damn good job in the trailers. Like, he looks badass. I mean, obviously it's a lot of stunt double work, but the way they're handling him, at least in the trailer, looks dope. But I'm going to see the movie for a couple of reasons, or a few, I should say. One, the trailers just look dope as fuck. So, I mean, it just looks really damn good. So, I mean, that's one reason I'm going to go see it. Obviously, another reason is I have this channel. So, I'm going to want to express my views after I see it. And evidently, there's a few of you that give a crap about my views. So, number one, thank you. Cheers. Matt, what's going on? How are you, buddy? How you doing? But what was that? Oh yeah. So I'm going because it looks dope. I'm going because I have this channel. And nice. You just you just beat Survivor? Nice. Did you do it on stream or did you just beat it? And while you're typing, I will say, what I say? Right. It just looks dope. I want to see it so I can talk about it on my channel here, that you guys are Nice. Offline streams. Okay, cool. But yeah, so it looks dope. I have this channel that for some reason you guys are fans of. Thank you so much. I appreciate you living in the delusion. And I'm going for the people who come after the stars and the credits, because they worked their asses off to put that movie together, and they deserve the respect of at least one viewing from me. So, real talk, I didn't even give, well, no one gave Shazam that chance. Did y'all hear it only made 130 million worldwide? $130 worldwide in its entire theater run. Yeah, I'm talking why I'm going to go see The Flash, Matt. Yes. Yeah, that's a very sad haul. Warner Brothers lost a shit ton on that one, which makes me wonder how they're going to pay for what's his damn name? Wow, James Gunn stuff. Because that was a DC movie that only made that 130. Which means DC Studios lost the ass. That's the rumor, Matt. I mean, that's what all the screeners are saying, and that's what, yeah, it's supposed to be just an insane banger. And the trailers make it look like it is an insane banger. I mean, if it's a banger, I will totally give credit where credit's due. Like if Ezra acts their ass off, I will give them credit for that, despite their off-screen flaws. MCU phase, yeah. Well, I don't know. Phase 3 was, at least for me, their best. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm done with news, which means I have this other little treat. Just give me a second to get everything pulled up here. So, I'm so glad you brought that up, man, because you chat, I love you guys. Saber provided me a great segue earlier. You're providing me this great segue now. We got a tier list, baby. Now, I'm not going to be able to look at my Streamlabs screen to see comments completely. I'm going to have to, actually, you know what? Let me try this. Oh, it's like that, is it? All right. So, yeah, I got to, exactly, tier list. So, I've got to, since I only have my one screen laptop, I won't be able to see comments. I'm going to have to go back and forth between Streamlabs screen and my actual screen. But yeah, we've got the usual S through D categories, and what I had them pull up on the tier maker is I asked for just MCU and Star Wars Disney Plus shows, and I got a shit ton more. So we're just gonna, I'm not gonna go in any kind of like release order or anything. I'm just gonna grab a show. What I'll probably do is I'll probably just go across each of these like this, ignoring the stuff that either hasn't come out or is a movie or, you know, shit like that. Because this particular one is all about the shows on Disney Plus. So, yes, A Droid Story, not out yet. Agatha, not out yet. Ahsoka, not out yet. Thank God, but thank God it's close. Andor. Wow, we're gonna start. Okay, I gotta bring you guys up real quick. My music's drowning me out a little. Okay. Okay, there we go. That should do it. I dropped the list or the volume a little bit. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, so looks like we're starting with Andor. That's a nice non-controversial one to start with. Wait a minute. Oh yes, I'm on screen, so I should be able to. All right. So Andor. What to say about Andor? For me, I'm gonna I've decided a while ago that I'm personally going to summarize Andor like this. Oh wait, I have my phone. I can keep track of comments over here. Derp. Anyway, so here's how I'm going to go with Andor. Andor was a very well put together show. It was shot really well. It was acted really well. It was really, 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 really good television. But it was a suck-ass Star Wars show. That's where I stand with it. It's really good television, and honestly, if you took the Star Wars label off it, it could be literally any space show whatsoever. Which I think is the main reason I don't think it's a good Star Wars show. For me, it didn't really feel, it lacked a lot of the Star Wars feel for me. And, you know, I mean, I get it if you want to say I'm not into story or I only want pew pew and space wizards and laser swords. You're right. And because that's what George wrote for 6 episodes is space wizards, laser swords, and pew pew. So, but all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put Andor up in the B pile. Boop. Because when it comes down to it, it was a quality television show, despite the fact that I don't think the Star Wars sticker label really belonged on it. It was a really, really good television show. So I'm putting it in the B list. Where do y'all want to put it? Go ahead and throw letters in the chat for me, because I want to know what you guys think too. You gotta take the mud out. What kind of dog you have? But tell me when you get back. Throw your letter into the chat for the tier. Anybody? All right, I'll let you think about it. Next here, what do we got next? Hell does that? God, that's really. This is Armor Wars. That's not out yet. Bad Batch. Bad Batch. Well, overall, I freaking and like Andor would be an A for you. All right, Matt, that's cool. The Bad Batch, season 2 greater than season 1 for me, and unfortunately, Bad Batch season 2 for me was better than Mando season 3. Was it like uber spectacular? No, but it's definitely A tier. I gotta go A tier for cheesy. I mean, yeah, no, Matt, you're right. There were some B episodes in Bad Batch. I mean, there is in every show. But I'd have to say overall, like when it hit, it fucking hit. Like in season 2, any of the episodes that had Crosshair in them were just money. Rescue pit. You got a pity? I fucking love pitties, bro. Fucking love pitties. I love them. So, yeah, Bad Batch is A tier for me overall. Yeah. Oh, it definitely happened. For me, at least, anyway. There was, what was it? There was 2 weeks. Oh yeah. Bad Batch's their mid-season dealy, episode 7 and 8. I thought those weeks Bad Batch was better than Mando's episodes each of those weeks. And the week of the Bad Batch season finale. Speaking of which, who else is kind of bummed that they're only going to do one more season of that? Like, for real, that kind of sucks. I find that to be a bummer. Alright. Black Widow was a movie. Blade hopefully will be a movie. Book of Boba Fett. Well, well, well. The Book of Boba Fett. Bad Batch. There's only going to be one more season. Season 3 is the last season of Bad Batch. What? Come on, man. D tier. Well, like Bad Batch season 2 ended like maybe like 5 years after Order 66. It's only halfway to Kenobi. They got a good 14 years till A New Hope. All right, his name is Chunk. Oh, that's magnificent. Foster. Well, yeah. Yeah, once that pity face gets in your soul, you're done. That's for damn sure. Excuse me. Book of Boba Fett, though. Obviously, the 2 Mando episodes were good. So out of the other 4, episode 1 was pretty decent. But I'd have to say the overall feel for me after the show is C tier. Book of Boba Fett C tier for me. I can't put it in D tier just because those 2 Mando episodes were in it. So those automatically bring it up a level. But yeah. Book of Boba Fett is C tier for me. Ooh, Daredevil Born Again. Not out yet. Deadpool 3 not out yet. Echo not out yet. The Eternals, that was a movie. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Again, I'm going to go C tier, and again, I'm giving it a break because the original premise of it was a pandemic, and then we had an actual pandemic, so they completely redid the show on the fly in order to change the subject, and it came together like crap. So if they didn't have to, if it wasn't for the fact that they had to, again, redo it in short order, like if that would have just been the way they did it, it would definitely be D tier. But again, it wasn't completely their fault. They're getting a pandy break, so I'm leaving them in C tier. Yeah, I mean, I like dips into culture too. Like, I think I like the Mando episode that basically, you know, with the big bird taking the kid. Like, I liked that dive into Mandalorian culture. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. So yeah, and I also liked learning more about Tuskens on the Book of Boba Fett. I don't know that they needed to spend that much time on them, but yeah, I mean, I always love it. I always love a dive into culture. So yeah, I might be being a little over nice, Justin, but I've actually had the most decent week I've had since March, probably, and I'm just going to kind of go with it and be a little extra nice. Now I'm going to light a cigarette. It's the first one I've had all stream. What do we got next? Oh, Fantastic Four is a movie. What is that? Oh, yeah. Spider-Man freshman year. I'm looking forward to that, but that's not out yet. Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. It was cute, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it was what it was. It was adorable. I mean, who doesn't love Kevin Bacon? But yeah, it was not great. So cute is not enough to get it out of the D tier. Not for me. Yeah, another Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Hawkeye. Jeremy Renner and I forget the girl's name. Haley Steinfeld. Haley Steinfeld. I like those two. I thought the story was kind of weak. I thought the dude her mom was dating was a goofball. I liked the fact that they brought Fisk in. I'm a big Vincent D'Onofrio, Wilson Fisk fan ever since Daredevil on Netflix. So, I mean, I thought it was cool seeing him. But, yeah. We got another C tier show, ladies and gentlemen. Werewolf by Night, but I never got around to watching that one. I don't know why. I just I knew it was coming for the holiday season. I missed the watch party with the Den of Nerds, and then I just never watched it on my own for I don't even know why. I just never did. But yeah, so I mean, I keep meaning to watch it, but every time I scroll by it, I'm just not in the mood for that kind of show. So, and I'm sure when I get in the mood for it, I'll watch it again. Hopefully, it'll be before October. So we'll see about that. But yeah. Oh, the I Am Groot shorts. I don't care. It's Groot doing cartoon shorts with slapstick shit in it, so it's B tier. Don't at me. Groot is B tier minimum just for being there. Damn it. Wait a minute. Oh, Ironheart show, not out yet. It's an Avengers movie. Obviously, that's not out yet. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm just going to sit back and let us, get our thoughts together on that one. Because this wasn't a divisive show either, at all. Vin Diesel's best performance. Are we ready to do this? C. I want to give it a D just because of what Joby Harold did to the characters and stuff, but when Vader was being a full badass, that was just too dope. The walk through the town was fucking sick. The fire was lame. The walk through the town was sick. I know it goes away from his usual fighting style, but him not even drawing a lightsaber against Reva was sick. I loved that shit. Him tearing the ship apart was sick. I know a lot of people thought Obi-Wan was a bit OP in their last battle, but that battle was sick, and Hayden acted his ass off in that scene. So there was enough of those moments for me to keep it out of D, but every other aspect of that show for me was a D. I'm not going to go into a long diatribe on what I didn't like because everyone would log the fuck off. So I'm just going to leave it right there. Oh, yeah. And whether or not you agreed that she should have been in the show, I loved little Leia. I mean, yeah, the repetitive chase scenes in the first two episodes, whatever. Set that shit aside. That little girl acted her ass off. And I think she had a really good take on what a young Leia would be, personally. So she was also a redeeming quality of that show. We have next Lando. We'll get that someday. We're just waiting on Donald Glover. Loki season 2 incoming. Loki season 1. I do need to rewatch it, but based on the feelings I remember having when I finished the first season, boom, A tier for Loki season 1. Would it be just for Vader? I mean, yeah, the way they did it was fantastic. Star Wars was through the comics. Just seeing Vader like, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. I haven't actually read any of the Vader comics, but I have watched a lot of the Vader comic videos that Theory does, Star Wars Theory, or did. Excuse me. So I'm not unfamiliar with them, and yeah, those were pretty badass comics, and Vader was pretty fucking powerful in them. So yeah, it was cool. Yeah, Loki season 1 is A tier. First of all, I just fucking love Tom Hiddleston. Second of all, before we knew he was potentially an asshole, Jonathan Majors killed it as He Who Remains. For the most part, the story was all right. I don't know about Miss Minutes, that one, yeah, but I mean, every show's got to have its thing, I suppose. Like, nothing ever is either perfect. Even stuff that we may throw in S tier is never perfect. But yeah, Loki's definitely A tier. And also, it introduced us to the multiverse officially in the MCU. So, Loki be A tier for me. Yeah. Oh God. Obviously, this is a movie, but I'm trying to forget it even exists. I hate that movie so much. I don't know which one is supposed to be which season, honestly, of these 3 Mandalorians. So I'm just going to go in order. We'll say this is season 1, this is season 2, this is season 3. And I'm just going to do all 3 at once. Okay. Seasons 1 and 2 are A. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Season 2 is S. Season 2 is freaking magnificent, and we got young Luke. So, yeah, season 2 is S. Season 1 is A, just because it introduced us to that show, and most of it was pretty sweet. And of course, season 3 is getting a just barely over the line B. And I'm only putting it in B because they did do some cool things. I enjoyed the dive into Mandalorian. Okay, name. I don't know who you are. And I'm not sure what you're referring to. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what that has to do with this subject, so I'm going to give you a little while. See if you want to... I'm glad. What does it have anything to do with nerdy stuff like DC, Marvel, Star Wars? Anything like that? Or is it just a funny video about making an Ice rule? Because if it's off subject, I'm not going to be reacting to it. No offense, but this is for some nerdy stuff we're talking right now. It's a bit related to Marvel? Oh, alright. Maybe. But we're going to finish this tier list up first anyway. So, but thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. And again, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you popping in. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Why I put Mandalorian Season 3 even in B, despite its flaws. I enjoyed the overall arc. I enjoyed Bo-Katan a lot for both practical and, pig reasons. To address that real quick, I am a proud 2%er. Again, I liked the dive into Mandalorian culture. I mean, I thought the final jetpack battle was absolutely sick. So yeah, I mean, I really want to put it in C, but for reasons that really aren't reasons, I'm still going to put it in B. Brooke, welcome, 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 my friend. How you doing? You've been having a busy day today, huh? Well, that's kind of a bummer for a Saturday. But can't figure out how to get rid of that tab. I don't know either name. Took family out for Mother's Day dinner. Got a new phone. Which took a while. Oh yeah, setting up the new phone. This tier list is good. So, let's talk about that there, name. Well, that's cool. Brooke, I hope you had a good day, despite the somewhat annoying process of setting up a new phone. But yeah, so, okay, here we go. And I'm going to give you a minute to think about being a turd. And if you want to continue to troll, you're only in timeout right now. You can join the discussion and be a cool person, or you can continue to be a little shit, and I will boot you. So, if you want to be a decent person and participate, you are more than welcome. Or you can fuck around and find out. Take your pick. Anyway. So yeah, I'm basically, just because I love the show, I'm putting Mandalorian Season 3 in the B tier. Marvel Zombies does not exist yet. Ooh, Moon Knight. Moon Knight. I enjoyed Moon Knight. I'm putting it in a B tier. So since Endgame been kind of meh, like the Loki show. Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm only doing shows right now, Brooke. I'm ignoring all the movies. But yes, I love Multiverse of Madness and Far From Home. And are you talking about Far From Home or No Way Home? I mean, they're both good. So, but yeah, we're rolling with just the Disney Plus shows right now, homie. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm putting Moon Knight in B. It wasn't like spectacular. I enjoyed it. Got a little weird there at the end, but I thought Oscar Isaac killed it in that show. Like, absolutely fucking killed it. And I like Egyptian things, maybe a little. So that also appealed to me quite a bit. So yeah, despite the weirdness at the end, which really was its biggest flaw. So I'm throwing Moon Knight in the B. It would have been A for me except for that weird ass ending. Although the post credit where they finally let the most psycho personality out was fucking dope. That was almost enough to push it to A. Almost. No Way Home. Not particularly huge nerd, doesn't follow. Yeah. Well, I mean, Spider-Man himself has just been like. I mean, he's easily Marvel's biggest character. He's also easily top 5 superhero probably even top 3 in terms of, or potentially even top 3 in terms of, longevity and popularity. So, yeah, man, if there's any superhero outside really of Superman or Batman that's gonna, have like super broad appeal, it's gonna be Spider-Man. I don't remember if there are any rumors about Gore being in that, honestly. I mean, he would have had an Egyptian pantheon to slaughter. So, I mean, if they had put him in, I definitely wouldn't say he wouldn't fit at all, because they're dealing with Egyptian gods, and he is Gore the God Butcher, so it would fit. What do we got next? Ooh, Ms. Marvel. I'm going to put Ms. Marvel in C, but she's a high C, like 78. Like a 78 out of 100, a high C. Yeah, Josh might have said something like that. I don't fucking remember. I ain't cool if he did. Yeah, Ms. Marvel, I'm going to put in C. None. I unfortunately did not serve. Eyeball problems. You know what? I'm in a good enough mood. I'm going to let you troll and play with you a little bit. Just for shits and giggles. I'm an Assvipe. Are you German? Eastern European? Ostvipe? I mean, dude, you got, if you want, it's okay, Justin. I got this covered, bro. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to come at me, at least spell correctly. And, create actual sentences with actual grammatical structures. Your little brother wrote that. You were in the washroom. Okay, well, I suggest you keep your phone with you then. In that case. So, moving on. Speaking of Germany and Europe, dude, no shit. That's good. That would be dope. I'm so jealous of you right now, Brooke. Movie. Don't even want to talk about that movie. Rangers of the New Republic. Yep, that's never going to happen. Rogue Squadron. I can't believe Kathy actually still thinks that we believe that she's going to make that movie. You've been subbed to me for a week now? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You like my tier list? Good. I appreciate that too. Oh, you just want to no set planned yet. Well, I mean, bro, if you can pull it off, fucking A. Sorry about that. Your little brother gets suspended from school a lot. Well, not to be a dick, but I can believe it, dude. I mean, I'm sorry, but the evidence is right there in my chat. So, Secret Invasion, not out yet, but June 21st, it will be, and oh, I am so fucking hyped for that. How many of the rest of you are hyped for Secret Invasion? Movie. Whoop! And then we get another fun one. Just kidding, sorry, bye. Well, goodbye to you too. Have a lovely evening. And just remember, when trolling, at least attempt to look intelligent, okay? Anyway, so yeah, that movie. Oh, baby. Y'all ready for this one? She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. No surprise. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm not putting She-Hulk in D because because it surprised me in any way. And I say that because the very first trailer they released on that show began with Jen laying in bed asleep, and you see that big green paw with the air horn blast it, startle her awake and into She-Hulk form. Bruce is asked, was that necessary? And his answer, the first words out of Bruce Banner / Professor Hulk's mouth in the trailer, for comedy's sake, absolutely. Right there, I knew this was not going to be a serious show. Now, that being said, how not serious it was got real ridiculous there towards the end. Like, that whole meta ending was amusing. Like, I found a lot of the show amusing. A Daredevil episode was dope, of course. I'm a huge Daredevil fan from Netflix. And especially, dang it. Anyway, the dude who plays Matt Murdock was dope. He's dope. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I knew the show was not going to be serious. I didn't know it was going to be that not serious. Especially that stupid ass meta ending. So, I mean, despite the fact that I basically knew what it was going to be, it still was whack overall. So, yeah, it's definitely D tier. Yeah, Brooke. They definitely there was. I mean, I am not creative by any stretch of the imagination, and even I could have come up with a better story than that shit. So, and that's the big problem. It was the story itself was just lame, you know. So, Skeleton Crew not out yet. Supposedly out later this year, though. Return of the Jedi movie, The Acolyte, 2024. We'll see that one. At the Marvels. The Marvels, we get that in November. We'll see about that. Thunderbolts 2024. Visions. I think this only has to do with season 1, but Visions. I'm going to put Visions in the B tier. Was not spectacular. It was above average. Definitely did not suck overall. There's a couple episodes in there that were a little weird. And for the record, I still have not yet watched all of Vision Season 2, so I need to do that. But yeah, overall, I would like the dope episodes were super dope, which was enough to overcome the slightly more whack ones for me. So, season 1 of Visions, I throw in the B. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to watching Stranger Things yet either. I know. But it is what it is. Tales of the Jet, yeah. Why the hell is that not on here? Thank you for bringing that up, Sabersmith. How could they not have that one on? Well, whatever. They got so much shit on here that hasn't even come out yet. How do you not have Tales of the Jedi? Well, if it was on here, it'd be fucking S tier. And there's just no reason to even debate that. At least in my mind. So, Forever movie, WandaVision. WandaVision. I haven't watched it in a long time. But I'm going to give it a B. I'm putting it in B tier. I want to put it in A, but the ending was a little weird. I mean, I understand that it was, I got the theme. Oh no, I really dug it. Just sometimes I think they delved a little bit too much into the period sitcom stuff. I actually enjoyed the it was Agatha the whole time twist. I thought that was actually cool. Oh, you like Vision Season 2 way better than the first one? That's cool. That's cool, Saber. But yeah, so I mean, obviously, if you've paid attention to anything I say ever, you know I'm a big Lizzie Olsen fan anyway. Um, again, from reasons all the way from her talent down to that Heine. So, but yeah, there's I would say WandaVision again above average, but there's enough goofy shit in there to keep it out of A. Yes, Mommy Lizzie. Heard Aubrey Plaza is going to be in the upcoming Agatha show. Don't really know how much about her except she was in. Okay, yeah. Bottom left. I see Skeleton Crew. Oh, you know what? I thought that said Return of the Jedi. I'm a fucking idiot. Thank you, Sabersmith. Boink! There we go. Done. Yeah. To qualify that rumor a bit more. One moment, please. From what I've seen on the tweeters from definitely Can We Get Some Toast, and I think even my time to shine, hello. The way things are looking, it's looking like dude, not a cigarette. It's the other thing. You and your damn toast. I love you, buddy. Oh, your friend from college is exactly correct, Brooke. Where the hell was I? Oh yeah, Aubrey Plaza. Now, originally the rumor was it was going to be Sacha Baron Cohen playing Mephisto, and then the rumor changed to Aubrey Plaza was going to be Mephisto. Now it's looking like they are both going to be playing different iterations of Mephisto depending on what he's up to. Like sometimes he will appear in his male Sacha Baron Cohen form, and sometimes he will appear in his female Aubrey Plaza form. So that's the latest iteration. None of this has been confirmed by anybody serious anywhere yet, but at this point in time, that's allegedly the way things are being set up. Yes, Justin, she is for sure. All right. Werewolf by Night. Like I said, I didn't watch it. From what I've heard, it's pretty decent, so I will give it a B. Just because I haven't seen it myself, and I will never go completely along with what I hear. I always have to pretty much decide for myself. Oh, she's got the Elizabeth Olsen's got a Kick-Ass. I can't remember what streaming service it's on. Might be on Netflix. And where she plays a woman that murders her husband. I guess that show's like really, really good. So don't ask me the name of it. You're gonna have to Google. But that's Werewolf by Night. Pretty decent for a holiday special. Yeah, I've heard it was reasonable. I've heard it was pretty good, but I haven't seen it myself. So taking into account people say it's pretty good, not having seen it, average B. Marvel's What If. That was an A tier one for me, yo. I liked What If a lot, especially the last few episodes. Ultron and Stephen Strange going ham. I mean, the T'Challa as Star-Lord episode was really good, too. And I personally am a fan of the Agent Carter character and the actress who played her, whose name escapes me. But I enjoy the way she portrays the character, and I enjoy the character herself. So I liked the Captain Britain, Captain Carter episode too. And of course, they used her and Sinister Strange from What If in Multiverse of Madness, which was dope. So, yeah, I'm putting What If in A tier. There was so much more strong content than weak content in that season. So, at least for me. So, I'm putting it in A tier. Seeing Marvel would have. Yes, I know. Here's the thing, though. A lot of people, like, I think it'd be cool, honestly, with Star Wars What If, but there's a lot of people who don't want to get all timey-wimey with Star Wars and stuff. And I can understand that. Yeah, Agent Carter was pretty good. Jessica Jones was really good. But yeah, that's like how they're going to be more than likely introducing the World Between Worlds in Ahsoka. Like, you could use the World Between Worlds the way Marvel uses the multiverse, really with no problem. But you just got to be really, really careful. And I personally, if they don't do it just right, it'd be whack. So I would be cautious about going that route, even with the What If series. Personally. But season 1 was super dope, so A tier. What If season 2? That's not out yet. X-Men 97. I can't wait for that. But again, that's not out yet. Young Jedi Adventures. I don't fucking care. So yeah, there we go, ladies and germs. The Disney Plus, Marvel, and Star Wars shows that were put on this list are now up here on the tier list. Looks like we're going to average a B. Look at this. We got 2 S's, 2 D's, which essentially cancel each other out. 4 A's, 4 C's. So that leaves us 3 B's and a C. So that's basically a B average. So I wasn't expecting a B average out of this, honestly. You know what, Justin? I think you might have been right. I may have been being too nice to a couple of these shows. Because I was not expecting a B average on that puppy. But it happened. So, was that fun? Did we have fun on that? Yeah, I was expecting an overall C for this tier list too. For sure. One of those people who don't want a multiverse of Star Wars. I mean, yeah, I don't blame you. Like, if it's... You can fuck some shit up if it's not done exactly right, so... Wow. Look at that. 1051. Alright, so... Question. Do you want to react to some funny videos, or do you want me to whip out my lightsaber blade and play with that for a minute? Pause. Here's the tier list for the most part. Yeah, for the idea of multiverse Star Wars, I'd want it as long as they don't mess it up, or at least make it not. Yeah, Elseworld Star Wars. I mean, we kind of have that with Visions, so. Always like raccoon from kids' laugh is best medicine. I mean, you're right. Laughter is the best medicine. All right. Okay. All right. We'll watch one. Just give me a minute here. Well, the only 2 shows in S tier are Star Wars. Is that how that ended up working out? Really? Oh, yeah. Well, they also happen to be the 2 current best shows for Star Wars as well. So, I'm watching the regular show for laughs, especially with seeing how the main characters, Mordecai and Rigby, are always slackers in it. Oh, I never heard of that show. But I'm glad you enjoy it, and I'm glad it's funny. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. this. All right. Let's this again. I think this one looks like fun. And it's only 4 minutes.
Compared with other chews, one Bravecto chew protects from fleas and ticks for 12 weeks, nearly 3 times longer.
Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurological disorders. Protection that lasts longer? Bravo, Bravecto! Bravo!
Protecting the red, white, and blue, and even some non-Americans too. God bless them redneck Avengers.
Previously on Redneck Avengers.
I heard your sister made out with Lee Murphy under the bridge. Guys, these nachos are spicy. I can't stand it. Look at my pajamas, they're fancy. Well, mine are leather.
The people at my school want to do stuff like ice sculpting.
Oh,
Oh, dang it, Percy.
I don't feel good.
Told you it was them donuts. It was too many. Listen, you got your sweat on my knife, and now I want you to have it. And why aren't you looking at me?
I don't want your dang knife.
Quit your fussing. I'm trying to help you. Percy?
Ooh, why didn't that taste right? Don't you like pig? I do, but if that's pig, I'm a baboon. Hey, you said it, not me. Get up here and listen to me. I need to go poop. You can't. Ha-ha, big guy. Hey, you have been texting Rachel adorable emojis and it's creepy. Call Violet. Hey, guess what?
Did you burp in my face again?
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Try to figure out what voice I'm doing. Use the force, hon.
Yoda, I think. It's cute.
You're weirdo.
Trisha, I think I'm in love.
Say what?
And even though you and me are family, who says that we can't be together? I say. She likes you? Yeah. You seen her tattoo? Yep. You got a kazoo? Yeah. Man, this is crappy. Oh, yeah? Well, then when are you gonna eat your carrots? Well, no, man, I wanna eat them, but, like, see what happened, man? She got into my stash. She breaks into my room and stuff. No. Eat your supper, okay? It was just this one time, Bob. Hey, you seen my beef jerky? I did not use it. I might have borrowed it for its flavor.
Listen, man, I didn't step on your dang glow sticks.
Hey, do you get your grandma to lift weights? She's kind of small. It sounds like you're disappointed.
'Cause she's disappointing.
Grandmas can't do things like that. You really want her legs to be impressive? I mean, she's basically spaghetti.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, that's how you sound. You know, I ain't supposed to be in here. See, my daddy doesn't want me to flirt with you, but I want to.
Was that right?
So we should go to the old bridge, get to know each other.
Yeah? Well, what about little buddy Sweeney?
He and I squabble now.
Well, I guess so, since you ran over his horse. Oh, yes, darling. Little buddy told me everything. Like how you like your chicken strip on the underside of the bread. Now, what are you thinking? You gonna run to Piggly Wiggly because you gonna get me some Skittles, cigarettes, and a big pouch of Big League Chew.
On the next Redneck Avengers.
Hey, what you guys doing out here? Probably just more hide and go seek.
I wish I would have known.
Nah, you can't seek worth a dang. You remember why I love you?
My donkey feet.
That's right, and your Beanie Baby collection. Hold this for me. Little boy, this ain't even one of them books I want to read.
Then you should burn it, I guess.
Yeah, now I might have to pick you up and spit all on your forehead.
Of course I'm drinking. I'm bored, Hank. No, I don't have my bestest wig on.
I know something about Jeb.
Don't tell him why I want to buy a coffin.
Protecting the red, white, and blue, and even some non-Americans too. God bless them redneck Avengers.
Oh shit. Oh. I I don't know if I'll ever be able to watch Avengers the same again now. I mean, obviously I'm going to watch it again because it's a great movie. But everyone in the Avengers might be talking like this now next time I turn it on. Yes, she was. And she was a little pissed about a lot of the camera angles, and so they changed it. But yeah, now it's going to be all... Oh, she is, though. She really, 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 really is. Right? Oh, that was fucking funny. That was fucking funny. Man, oh man. That's my secret. I'm always angry. Good lordy. Them some big damn aliens coming out the sky. What we gonna do about it? More and more of my accent or more and more funny shit? Alright. I'm down with more funny shit. Yeah, look. Ooh, I bet that's... You know what? That looks like fun. How about a bad lip reading of The Empire Strikes Back?
What if you could do SEO smarter and
What
faster?
if you could fuck off?
With Wix,
bad?
you can edit your meta tags page by...
Penny for your thoughts. I hate Brenda, and a bad guy hit me in the shin, and I peed all on my pants. It's nothing a little music can't help. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling. But the seagulls poke at my head, not fun. I said, seagulls, stop it now.
I did not know this. No sound. What the hell?
Everyone told me not to stroll
Sorry, it's
on
kind of a
that
ridiculous
beach.
song anyway.
Said seagulls gonna come,
Huh? So I got
throw me in
audio
a
on here.
coconut, and they did, and they did, had me going like, nothing I could do but yell when these birds attacked
Oh.
me. When I tried to run, I fell, and then these kids started laughing.
Okay.
And then got hit in the neck with a hacky sack. Where'd it come from? Now run, 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 jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Run, 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 jump, and stop. Put me down. I love to groove and boogie. Yeah.
Great.
Show you some dance moves.
No, I don't want you to.
If I had your giant feet out there on the beach, could about run those birds.
You're a psycho wiener.
Let me grab my beater.
Stop it, please. Don't hit me. Please. Don't hit me.
Come on, man, quit that banging.
Hey, what's that stank?
You put a fish in our basket.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I did that.
You owe me an apology.
Just hold your breath and see when the time is right. Birds will back your face. Now run, 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 jump. I can be your backpack while you run. Swing from a hairy vine. I can be your backpack while you climb. Stand on one hand and lift. Rocks with your special gift. Run, 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 jump. Now breathe. That's good. Like that. Like that. One day I was walking and I found this big log. Then I rolled the log over and underneath was a tiny little stick. And I was like, that log had a child. Listen, boy, someday when you are older, you could get hit by a boulder. it now.
Yeah, whatever. You're sort of pitchy.
Didn't like it?
Listen, man, I'm not your friend.
Don't fall asleep.
Oh my god. Oh. Wow. You gotta give the kids a bad lip reading credit. They are some creative people. That is for sure. All right. Just because I want to do it. A couple moments, please. Hell yeah. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Oh, thank you again, Star Wars Obsession, for this badass, super dope, fun little toy. I can't swing it around too much. This is a very enclosed space, but I gotta show it off a little bit because I'm a kid. Yeah, this is pretty freaking dope. I love it. Doesn't it though? Thanks. See, the fun part is this is the display emitter, because it's just got that narrow thing where the actual plasma blade would come out right there. Then I have to have a whole. That is weird. I never knew I did that. Oh. Ah. Chair got under my. Why is that all curvy on the edge of that thing? I didn't know my camera did that. That's weird. Anyway, but then there's, yeah, the emitter that you have to have with bigger opening for the actual blade itself. Sorry for the weirdness, but there is absolutely no way that I am not putting this right back in protective custody of the box and this thing. and ready for display again. And there we have it. Do I play any games or stream? I do not stream gameplay. I don't game much at all, frankly, because I suck. I have absolutely shit hand-eye coordination, which is why when I played football in junior high and high school, I was put on the line, where all I had to do was smash. So, I mean, at some point, when I get a new PC, at some time, I am going to have it set up to be able to game and stream. So I will probably, I'll probably attempt to play games. I don't know if I'll ever stream them on my own channel, but I will join other streamers like my guy Justin, who you guys should check out because he streams. He's a game streamer. If you haven't already, but I think everyone here does. But if anyone's out there lurking and you haven't checked out my guy Justin at Justified MF, do it. But yeah, I mean, and once I get a machine that can do it, I'll probably start playing a few games here and there. And, like I said, join my guy Justin on his stream maybe, when I'm feeling masochistic and really just have to be publicly humiliated. But yeah, like how the hilt for Luke Skywalker is similar to the hilt for Obi-Wan's. Qui-Gon saber sword. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of funny that the reason Luke ended up with a green blade in Return of the Jedi is because George didn't want the blue blade to get washed out in the sky in the Jabba desert ship scene, Sarlacc scene. The game sometimes is huge. Yeah, still got some games on my Steam library for the PS5. Yeah, I mean, I've got a copy of Jedi Survivor I borrowed from a friend months ago, and I just arrived at Dathomir the last time I played, so I said Survivor Fallen Order, sorry. Yes, Justin has great streams. Taking 2-week vacation from work. 2 weeks? Nice. That'll be fun. 2 weeks off will be super fun. I hope you have a really good time, dude. I hope everything goes the way you want it to. That'll be sweet. It'll be sweet. But, yeah. I think that's about it, y'all. We're still maintaining our average 2 hours of change, so it's pretty good. Graduation party on the 10th of June, graduating from UW Seattle. Well, pass on my congratulations, please. Graduating from college is not an achievement to be frowned at. Catch on the first hour and a half of the stream. Well, I'll tell you this much. Feel free to skip the first 15 to 17 minutes of it because it took me that long. Well, first I had microphone issues, it turns out. And then I had internet issues. This stupid thing kept freezing up, and it took me, like I said, a little over 15 minutes to finally get all that shit straightened out and a cohesive stream going. So, yeah. Stupid stuff with unprofessionals. Welcome to the end of the stream. And thank you for the compliment on the lightsaber. I appreciate it, buddy. How you been? Haven't seen you in a minute. We can chat for like literally a minute or two, and then I'm kind of done. Not that I don't love you guys, because you know I do, but, time doth march on, and I actually do have to adult some tomorrow. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I need to have some rest in my system so I can be fresh and prepared to take care of my wife, her mom, and her daughter. It's all about them tomorrow, yo. I mean, it's all about them all the time anyway, but, it's formalized tomorrow. So... thank you, Sabersmith. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. Thanks, Justin. But yeah, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed your time here. I always do. You know that. Yeah. pretty sure everyone here is good. I'm late, like really have a great rest of the weekend. You too, man. You know, I think pretty much everyone here is already subbed and stuff, but you know, go ahead and feel free to share my stuff out. And, you know, talk to your friends and family. Maybe steal their phone, hack into it, make them subscribe to me too. You know, that kind of fun stuff. Your friends too. You know, that kind of thing. But oh yeah, I did hit my 90th subscriber today. Only 10 away from 100. 10. So. I mean, I threw a post about it in the community, but to reiterate, thanks, Alan, and Justin again. Excuse me. But when I do finally hit that 100 subscriber, the stream that follows after that, I'm going to do some kind of giveaway. Actually, I got a pretty good idea of what I'm going to give away. I have to figure out the mechanics of it. So... yeah, 10 more subscribers. I'm actually going to give something away in gratitude. So, thanks, Brooke. Yeah, 100's like my next major goal. I have to decide what the next one after that is. If I'm just going to go by hundreds, or if I'm just going to like hold off and just grind like fuck until I hit 500. I haven't decided. But, yeah. I mean, right now, my next main goal is 100, and it's like right fucking there. It's right there. Oh, that was more of a force joke, but it's right there. Well, actually, you can force grip. So, anywho, there I go blathering again. Yeah. Oh, yes, Matt Cave Ken. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely hit him up. I love the Matt Cave. He's such a great guy. Everyone says the first 1,000 are hardest to reach. Just grab it by the throat. I mean, I'm trying to get my Sith on with that shit. Thanks, Brooke. I appreciate that a lot. So, like, I appreciate each and every one of you. I mean, I have fun doing this, even if there's only a few of you, but I'm glad you guys are having fun too. So, and that's really just that's all I really want to do. It's all I'm here for. I'm here to have fun and talk about the shit that we like, talk about the nerdy shit that we all love. You know, and try and keep it fairly drama free. Even, you know, even when nitwits like name ? Show up. Of course, I'd rather nitwits show up because they're easier to deal with. I don't want to. I like knowing I can outthink I like knowing I can more than likely outthink the random troll. So, but anywho, I'm glad you all had a great time. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Much love to all of you. Much appreciated to all of you. Much gratitude to all of you. And like I always say, there's always a good time to be had when you're chilling in the basement. Well. That was a pretty damn fun stream, wasn't it, y'all? And I'm not like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but that was pretty fun. Bad lip reading, those guys are just great. That group of people. Yes, you're absolutely correct. There's a lot of ending happening. Yeah, tier list was fun. Bad lip reading was fun. I love this stuff. I love you guys. Oh, Brooke, thank you so much. I will end ending when I'm good and goddamn ready to end ending. There, professionals. But yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all. Even though most of us, I don't care, dude. It's You're all good. You know that. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in all our lives. And yeah, it's that time. Get out my basement and have a good week.